The stove is completely on fire. The Mets have made a huge splash. They have traded for Chris Bassitt. What a great trade. They had to trade Adam Oller and JT Ginn as well. Let's start off with Chris Bassitt and the Mets. The Mets, they have now one of the best rotations in baseball. Jacob deGrom, Max Scherzer, Chris Bassitt, Taijuan Walker, and Carlos Carrasco. That's one of the best starting rotations in all of baseball, especially probably the best in the NL. I think at least, I'm trying to think, maybe the Dodgers have a better one, top heavy for sure. But dude, that's a really good rotation. They get Chris Bassitt, who has really just been a solid pitcher. In 2018, in 11 games, he had a 3.02 ERA. In 2019, he had a 3.81 ERA. In 2020, 2.29 ERA, finished top 10 in Cy Young. And last year, he finished top 10 in Cy Young with a 3.15 ERA, a 3.34 FIP, and he was an all-star. Chris Bassitt has been one of the more solid pitchers in the MLB for a good bit now, and he did get injured last year. He got hit in the face, of course, but besides that, he was really good. He's always been a very solid pitcher. Only really had one bad year in 2016, and that was only in 5 games. Chris Bassitt, great move by the Mets, and they didn't really have to give up as much as you would think for a guy like Chris Bassitt, who has been really solid. But what the Mets had to give up to the Athletics, who are rebuilding at the moment, Adam Oller, pretty solid pitcher. He had a 3.83 ERA in the minors last year in AA and AAA. Now, in AAA, in Syracuse, he did have a 2.45 ERA, so that could be promising. He could be a nice little guy for the Athletics to come up this year. I like that move for Adam Oller. He was not that bad last year in AAA. And then JT Ginn, really solid pitcher. He's very young. He's only 2 years old, going to be 23 years old during the season, of course. He had a 3.03 ERA in the minors last year, an A+ and a single A ball. Dude's been really solid. I think he can be a really nice young pitcher for the Athletics in the future, so we'll see about that. He was picked in the first round, 30th overall in the 2018 draft, so he could be a really good pitcher. I think the Mets and Athletics did pretty solid. The Athletics, since they're rebuilding, makes sense why they're getting these 2 pitchers, and I think they got a pretty decent return for Chris Bassitt, even though I feel like they probably could have got a little more, but still really good. This means essentially the Athletics are rebuilding, so Olsen's going to be on the move, Chapman's going to be on the move, Manaea's going to be on the move, Montas is going to be on the move. They all may be gone by this upcoming Friday. And apparently, the Toronto Blue Jays have expressed major interest in Matt Chapman, so we should be watching out for that. But besides that, great move by the Mets. They have one of the best rotations in baseball. Have a pretty solid offense as well. I definitely think they can make the playoffs this year. We'll see if they met in the playoffs, though, because, of course, it's what the Mets do. They love to met. But yeah, I love y'all. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to the channel. Leave a like.